Set your affection towards God and his kingdom. Love him in such a way that you won't allow anybody to mention his name negatively to you. There are women that are so protective of their husbands, they will never sit down where somebody is speaking against their husband. Is it my husband you are talking about like that? My husband? I will bring down your head now. I think there are some women here like that in this church. And because of that, you see how harmony and joy and peace reigns in your home. You see how proud your husband becomes of you. But when you meet a woman who they ask her, how is your husband? You mean that yeye man? That yeye man, that goat? And then she brings the husband picture to the church to be anointed and blood of sprinkling. They have laid hands on the husband picture so much that the face of the husband is no longer recognized on the photograph. But when she speaks well of the husband, the man is proud. He's eager to return home after work. He calls her from work. My dear, how are you doing? Just to find out you're doing well. How's your great day going? Love you. God bless you. Passion for God. That was the secret of the cupbearer. He had passion for God. When he heard that the walls of Jerusalem were pulled down, he said, the walls of my father's house pulled down. His countenance changed. He lost his emotion. Are you emotional about God and his kingdom? Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all of your heart, with all of your emotion, because your emotion is in your soul, and with all of your might. Number two way for showing or demonstrating love for God is by your generosity in giving. Giving. 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 3. Solomon loved the Lord. Unto the Lord. Verse 4. 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 3 and 4. And the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there. 1,000 burnt offerings did Solomon offer upon that altar. He loved God by giving. He showed that he loved God by his giving. Now the Bible remarked there that he was following the footsteps of his father, and then the Bible tells us of how the father did it in 1 Chronicles chapter 29. 1 Chronicles chapter 29, if you read from verse 1 down to verse 5, but specifically in verse 3, David said, because of my affection I have set my affection to the house of my God, and as a result I have of mine own proper good. Say with me, proper good. When you love, you don't give reserves. Proper good of gold and silver, which I have given to the house of my God, over and above all that I have prepared, over and above. I love God. I made budget for God. That's what David was saying. Is God in your budget? Is God in your plan? Are God's people in your budget? I can't remember when last I ever made a budget for myself, that I need to budget to do this for myself. No. But every day for kingdom projects, budget for missionaries, budget for school fees of children who can afford it, budget for medical treatment for those whose faith is not strong enough to be healed, budget for what I give in every service. I love God, and I demonstrate that love by giving to him. And I must tell you something, this is the key to gaining financial success. For the liberal soul shall be made fat. There is he that scattereth yet increaseth. Proverbs 11:24-25. There is he that scattereth yet increaseth. There is he that keepeth beyond what he needs, and yet he tends to poverty. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall by himself gain financial freedom. Having all sufficiency in all things and abounding unto every good work is what we call financial success. Having all sufficiency in all things. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 8. Having sufficiency of all things. Having all sufficiency in all things. And not just that, but abounding to every good work. So if you must gain financial success, you must abound in every good work. You must abound. You must abound in every good work. You must not be left behind in any good work. You must be pursuing after doing good things for you to gain financial success. God gives you the power to get wealth, but for that power to work, you must be engaged in good works. Good works. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 17. Charge them which are rich among you, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. And then in verse 18 he said, that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, not to accumulate, willing to communicate. Shout hallelujah. Is somebody getting something here this morning? Only good news is what we'll hear from you. Keep your hands up. All you lay your hands on to do this week.